So we received all this money from Tartary, all this stuff from Tartary, and what they told us was they told us that that we should act as a trust fund and hand it out to whoever defeat kills like Almish armies. What do you think about that?
I'm not sure we'll ever interact with anyone in a meaningful way now that Tartary's gone. I think as much as they hated each other, Tartary was the one putting a twinkle in Olm's eye.
It was pretty cool. We just got Conjuration 1. Our gods are very powerful,
Let's go
but they only
monoliths.
have one research. So,
They've been hard at work.
very hard. Very hard indeed. All right, what's been going on here? Looks like we have some fun battles.
This looks exciting.
Yeah. So this is a
That's a lot of Ziz in the
yeah. So this is
corner.
a battle that Aryu has dubbed Operation Ziz. Oh, that was lucky. Got some long dead of Aryu. These are pretty good. Uh,
So it looks like Aryu baited those flyers with sort of a group of disposable units in the
and what
back.
the heck? What is going on here? They've got some mages with storm spool and battle. I don't. Are these thugs? What is this? What the fuck is this, Jamadan?
This is a foul vapors caster that picked up some items along the way.
Oh, okay.
You really
I
some of these units that like are sacred. You don't need the flask, do you? Couldn't you just have someone bless
I
them?
don't know. Yeah, I don't understand. So this is like these guys are
Unless
built.
I'm thinking of a different item.
Yeah, these guys are built to catch air elementals.
Oh wait, maybe the flask. If the flask makes non-sacred units sacred,
No,
then I
it
could see
doesn't.
it for the poison
The
resist.
flask just blesses
Oh,
sacred thugs.
then this is yeah. Someone should just be casting bless. Can you turn on show squares so we can tell whose air elementals those are rampaging around? Looks like Calum's. So they're getting stuck on the Ziz.
They are.
They hit the Ziz,
It's
they
working. Yeah.
stop, they zap it, do no damage.
Yep. But the problem is the
You know that's
Ziz.
not
I mean, it worked.
that's not stopping everything else, right?
Congratulations, Ari. You guarded your foul vapors caster with 6 Ziz, and then Caleb just killed your army. Congrats, it worked, bro. You did it. You should have maybe brought an army instead of bringing some Ziz
It
and
would have been great in the back of an army that could handle like these water elementals and birds.
mm-hmm.
Well, the foul vapors caster is going to make it out. I mean, look at the battle report though. So that's a lot. Those are the four recruitment point high seraphs. There's a lot of dead seraphs. Again, Calum has lost like most of its air mages for the second or third time this game.
I mean, to be fair, Ari brought long deads. So, I mean, there was a bit of gems here and stuff. But
I mean, Aryu took a lot of losses too. Like those Ziz are not they're not super expensive,
yeah,
but they're not cheap, and they take mage turns, and there's some dead mages in there too.
these guys are continuing the long tradition of just losing enormous amounts of dudes in every fight. So,
Yep.
well,
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I kind of wish they would doomstack more. Like
I
they
mean,
can't
yeah.
afford to just keep each of them losing moderately sized armies every turn.
At this point, I think that these guys are just kind of in it for the fun, you know.
Yeah, I think they both started out behind, and I think they were both gambling like, okay, in order to become relevant again after sort of being small the whole game in Iryu's case, or sort of losing a lot against Uruk and not gaining much in Calum's case, they both said to themselves, okay, time to gamble on winning a 1v1, and it looks like it's going to be a no clear victory, big losses on both sides. So probably they're both taking each other out of the game here, and they've accepted that, and they're just trying to see who can win.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case.
So it looks like in terms of people in contention to win, it is probably Pythium and Ind.
So, Calum is sorry. Airhue is continuing its thugging attempts. Um, this is interesting. We've got a lot. That's a lot of defense.
Although I
Um,
don't know why it doesn't have a vine shield instead of
yeah,
one
so
of
someone
those
should.
the swords of swiftness.
Oh god. To be fair, Vine Shield's not going to work on these air elementals. So yeah, I mean, you know what? That might have actually worked. That might have actually worked. No, no. Well, no, no. Actually, yeah. So shields are good. Shields are good for two reasons. One, because they block arrows, and two, because they stop people from killing you. Um, if I had to, if I had to guess, if that thug hadn't just routed, which I mean, is it alive? Yeah, it looks like it's alive here.
Probably.
Um, if that thug just hadn't just routed, it would have probably died to the Crustman just because thugs with no shields do not, even with air shield, it would have only taken one or two crossbow
Hmm.
hits to die.
Right.
So yeah, another very fun. What is Tartar? What is Tartar doing? Oh
Tartary.
well,
It's a better spot to be than inside Ulm or inside Tartary, which is now
yeah.
Armor.
Let's see. Was
I
there a battle
don't think
in?
it's gonna last long
Was
with
there a battle in Tartary? No, it doesn't look like it. Something happened in Tartary. I can never tell.
I
Where's
think
this
Armor is
information?
just go left. Yeah. I think
Oh, they're burning
they
down their classic Tartary tactics.
it
Well,
doesn't
I
look
think
good. I see a lot of skeletons converging.
yeah, I think this is probably all she wrote for Tartary.
And as soon as
And
somebody teleports a thug onto that other stack, that's the end.
yeah, but Uruk here, what are they doing? They're coming in for the backstab or something. I don't know.
Urk's been
I
making
think
plays
Uruk is
all
at war
game.
with Armor. I think they're at war, right? Uruk is at war with.
They must be.
Not a great place to be. At least, yeah. I mean, Banish is pretty good, but I'm sure Uruk will do something at some point. You know, it'll be cool.
Yeah, when you think about it, I'm pretty sure Urk could, assuming it has Dominion to get that regen on its god, the god could just sort of solo any number of Primorians, right? Like, give 100,000 units, it'll just go to turn timer.
Definitely. Yeah. No. Ishugu Ishtar, great SC, could kill any number of Vermorians, assuming it has enough HP to regenerate. Um,
Yeah, with like a
yeah.
vine shield and something, something that gives it defense. Yeah, I think with if uh, Urk stacks up the Maidens of the Moon and puts like ethereal on them, um, they might in a pack they might be able to tank almost indefinitely too because they do have that regen bless.
Absolutely. I
I
think
think
it's about having critical mass of banishers too, with regenning, because they of course need to survive the blood vengeance.
you definitely want anti magic or at least the
Yes.
personal version cast on those casters.
No, absolutely anti magic.
I'm a little bit worried about sort of the normal troops mixed in there. I think they will just kind of die and contribute toward an HP route. But
Maybe.
maybe they're going to get split off and raid
I mean,
something while
I
sort of
think
the
if they
core
get
group.
I think if we get ethereal, bark
No, those
skinned, and regened, I don't know. They could last a while.
no one's going to put regen on the normal troops though. Like
Why
I'm
not?
pretty sure Urk does not at mass regen.
Just cast regen with your N2s. Actually, I have not seen a
Uh,
single shaman out of Uruk. Um, so I mean, it makes sense. They have no unforted labs, so
yeah,
maybe they don't know maybe they don't know what the shamans are. Uruk, make some shamans. They're good. They're not as good as but they are pretty good. They're N2 E1s, so they can cast at N3.
yeah,
It's a good time. And they cost like 120 gold.
that is a good time.
Yeah. All right, what else we got here?
Indies
Yeah, so I
continue to
think.
ravage Pythium.
Oh yeah, the war of Pythium versus Indies is always great. It's the misfortune, it's the misfortune life. I hate to see it. It's like yeah. So a man I think traded all their land back in exchange for not being killed.
Good deal for
I'm not
man.
sure. I'm not sure what's going on in man, but
They're retreating, I think.
yeah, some Indies have taken a bite out of man. Oh, is Ind attacking man, or is this a trade? What is this? What's going on here?
Great question.
What the heck is going on here? Huh.
It doesn't necessarily matter because I think if Ind actually wants to take a chunk out of man, it can.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that said, that particular army cannot survive all of man put together.
Probably not.
Uh,
The Dogmen. These guys are pretty good. Int has really poorly named
B3,
comm slaves.
A3.
I have to assume these are designations like A, B, C, rather than names of their paths, because clearly they don't have those paths.
It's aspirational.
It's aspirational. Well, yeah. Did anything else happen this turn?
Ulm finally took one of its provinces back from Ermor.
Oh, did it? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Crazy making. Absolutely crazy. Wow.
Watch out, world.
And the throne of stability remains ready and willing for a harbinger to nab it.
Harbinger and an H3 with a hat to
Yeah.
teleport.
Yeah. Absolutely.
At least
Absolutely.
Inn's doing its civic duty and forting its thrones.
Absolutely. Apparently, we are told everyone can build forts underwater in D. Apparently, that's a thing. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, thanks, Red Rob.
Thanks, Red Rob. The quality of life. We need a just all the quality of life stuff in D and none of the fucking underwater dragon bullshit.
The underwater. Oh. You know,
Yeah.
I have only positive things to say about Ryuga. It's the most fun nation in the game.
It is pretty fun when you're playing Ryuko.
Imagine
Oh,
being a top tier flying nation and an underwater nation.
yeah, and also having like the best infantry ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they nerfed it a little bit and raised the cost of temples and
No,
forts, I think.
they did.
Not that will stop anything in the long run, but it's a little
They continue to nerf
tougher out of the
Angel.
gate.
And it's like trying to nerf the Peacock Angel. You can make it more points. It doesn't matter.
Right, it's still just so good at what it does.
Yeah. I'd pay 400 points for Peacock Angel.
Exactly,
It
right.
doesn't matter. It kills
It
everything.
does not matter.
Like, who cares? Who cares about your scales? And you literally just kill entire armies by yourself.
You just click on cast ritual spell, bingo, off it goes. Dead army. Did anything else happen this turn?
Nope. Don't think so.
All right.
Nope. There's this battle. It's kind of boring. A lot of Kalians got gassed.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's going on. You ready to roll the turn?
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll. Fuck! Are you? I'm gonna fucking yell at Gwen.
Do you want me to stop the recording?
Let's end the turn. Yeah, let's stop the turn.
Okay.
And then I will go yell at them.
Okay. Stop.